Greetings, comrades. First of all, if there's any workers here from the NHS, shout if you're here. Well, let me start by saying 521 days ago today, you saved my life with a heart transplant. I want to thank you on my behalf and everybody else. The NHS workers save lives, and they deserve more pay, no privatisation. And while they're at it, the NHS shows that people coming to this country from all over the world should be welcomed here, not demonised. Refugees and migrants should always be welcome in this country. And I've got 3 short things to say. Windrush. Now, the Windrush scandal, to my mind, is one of the most despicable political decisions that I have seen in my lifetime. Theresa May is a racist. Racist policies in the Home Office resulted in deportations of people who have lived in this country for years. And when she blames PCS members in the Home Office, it makes me sick to my stomach. It is not the workers in the civil service, it is the politics of the Tory party that is racist and divisive, and we have got to overturn it. I always want to mention also, this week I had the pleasure of meeting PCS members from Carillion who work in the British Museum, cleaners and security guards currently employed by PricewaterhouseCoopers, and the British Museum will not talk to the union. We demand all Carillion workers brought back into the public sector, in the culture sector and everywhere else. And let me also say this, for those who watched Dispatches this week, universal credit is a policy from the Tories to give people unfortunate enough to be on benefits a hard time. Our welfare system is a disgrace. We need better benefits and we need more workers to pay out to people in need. So I'm here to stand up for PCS members in job centres, working in terrible conditions, administering a terrible social security system. Let's get Jeremy Corbyn in as Prime Minister and give us the system that we deserve. Now, my final point is this. The public sector pay cap allegedly is gone. But let me tell you this. If you're unfortunate enough to work for the government, i.e. a PCS member, we have been told it is 1% for the 11th consecutive year of pay cuts. And the low-paid, hard-working men and women who work in our parts of the public sector deserve more. So let me announce this. If our conference agrees the week after next, we are moving to a statutory strike ballot of 150,000 PCS members. And we want everyone here to support our members, support our reps, because we shouldn't have to go on strike. But if the government don't give us what we deserve, strike we will. Support us, support yourselves, and have a good day, comrades.
There we go, Mark Serwotka giving a rousing speech in Hyde Park. The crowd going absolutely wild. So it'll be interesting to see what happens at conference. What we're going to do now is we're going to try and get around the other side of the stage, grab Mark for a quick interview. Just bear with us. Matt Rack from the FBU speaking next. So just bear with us. We're going to get to the other side of the stage and grab Mark.
Anniversary of the Grenfell Tower fire. What I have described previously
bear with us.
An atrocity where 72 people lost their lives as a result of something that happened.
Here we go. It looks like we've just grabbed Mark. Mark, hi, how are you? That was an absolutely rousing speech. It went down so well. How did you find today's rally?
Really great. I mean, it's been fantastic to be here with many PCS members and their families. Really lively march, people from right across the public sector and the civil service, meeting people from other unions, and we've had a really great time. And it was a real pleasure to be able to use the stage to talk about why our members are treated so badly, and we're going to fight for better.
Fantastic. So PCS are campaigning for a 5% pay rise, as you just said. And why do your members deserve this 5% pay rise?
Well, our members, they keep the country running, They pay the benefits, collect the taxes, send out the driving licences and the passports, keep our justice system going. And we've had 11 consecutive years of pay rises, less than the rate of inflation. In some of those years we had 0% pay rises. So we're demanding that the government funds the civil service. We don't want pay rises in return for more job cuts, and we want 5% above the rate of inflation for every single member wherever they work. We've just achieved above inflation in parts of Scotland where we have devolved members working for the Scottish Government, and we want that for all our members, and we're determined to fight for it.
Sure. And your final message to the Tory government, what's your final message today?
So my final message to our members is, if we ballot you in the next few weeks, vote yes. This is our best chance that we've had to force the government to put their hand in their pocket. And to Theresa May I say this: we want proper policies, a properly staffed civil service with a stronger welfare state, no more terrible immigration policies, and taxes paid by those who can afford them to fund our schools and our hospitals. And we don't think you're going to do that, so we hope you move out of the way as soon as possible so we can have a government who will.
Okay, thank you very much, Mark. Have a best day. There you have it, Mark Serwotka. You've heard it here. We've been live from Hyde Park. It's been wet, but it's been good. So like this Facebook page if you're watching this, and keep updated here. We'll have further updates on how the action's going. Okay, goodbye.